Intro: The descent beneath the surface. The clock insists that another moment has passed. Somewhere, the world continues its mechanical heartbeat, full of smiles, meetings, and noise. But time, as you know it, is a lie, a thin veil stretched across something older, darker, more ancient. Here, in this quiet space, we silence the surface. We don't chase positivity. We don't repeat the self-help slogans written by men too afraid to look into the abyss. We go where few dare to go, below the mask, into the machinery of desire and survival. Our guide on this descent is Arthur Schopenhauer, the man who dissected the human soul without mercy, who showed us that what we call love is often the most beautiful disguise nature has ever worn. And tonight, we unveil 5 truths about the female psyche. Not to hate, not to worship, but to understand. Because only the man who sees clearly can love without illusion and lead without fear. Secret I. Her love is not a poem, but a contract written in blood. You were told that love is sacred, 2 souls intertwined beyond time. You believed her love was eternal, pure. But Schopenhauer saw through the veil. He called love the trick of the species, the will to live disguised as romance. When she says, "I love you," she feels it. That's true. But deep beneath that feeling lives a calculation older than language, a contract written by nature itself. A man's love begins in admiration, an ideal, a dream, a reflection of his own longing. But a woman's love begins in instinct, the ancient question: is this man strong enough to protect my future, to carry my bloodline forward? She doesn't think it consciously. Her body does. Her nervous system listens not to poetry, but to signals: confidence, direction, stability, capacity. Lose those, and her affection trembles. Not because she's cold, but because life itself programmed her that way. Her emotions are tools of survival. When she chooses you, she invests not in words, but in perceived strength. So remember, she may love your soul, but her instincts respect your power. Lose that, and love becomes sympathy. Gain it, and she gives you devotion, born from safety. Do not chase her with poems. Build your empire. Not for her, but for the man you promised yourself you'd become. Secret 2. Her mind seeks safety, not truth. Men chase truth like a religion. They argue, debate, analyze, believing logic will set them free. Women evolve differently. They survive through connection, where truth often kills faster than lies. Schopenhauer wrote, "Women are not seekers of truth, but guardians of stability." Her genius is emotional intelligence. She feels the tension in a room, the lie behind your smile, the weakness behind your confidence. While you listen to words, she reads energy. You chase logic, she guards peace. When you argue for truth, you speak a foreign language. She's not trying to win, she's trying to preserve the bond. To you, truth is sacred. To her, peace is survival. A harsh truth that breaks the bond feels wrong. A gentle lie that restores harmony feels right. So stop demanding her to think like you. Learn her language, emotion. Listen, not just to her words, but to the fear behind them. When you do, you stop expecting her to worship logic and start appreciating her real genius, the ability to hold relationships together while the world falls apart. She may not see the truth of philosophy, but she sees the truth of hearts. Secret 3. Her desire never sleeps. You think desire is something permanent, something you win and keep, but nature doesn't play that game. Schopenhauer reminds us, the will to life is ruthless. It rewards the strongest, not the sentimental. A woman's desire is a living radar, always scanning, always comparing. Not because she wants to betray, but because her biology is designed to detect power. Even when she loves you, part of her soul still whispers, "Is he still the strongest man I can align with?" You may give comfort, but if your edge fades, if your mission dies, desire drifts away, quietly, naturally. Not her fault, nature's law. So stop being static. Stop thinking love is a possession. Earn it daily. Grow, evolve, stay dangerous. Be a man in motion, sharp in body, clear in mind, grounded in spirit. Her loyalty is a choice. Her desire is not. That's why your growth must never stop. Secret IV. Excessive sacrifice turns love into contempt. Men were told that devotion means surrender, that love means giving everything, but that lie kills attraction faster than betrayal. A woman's heart is wired to strength, not submission. When you orbit around her, she may feel adored, but she also feels something dying. Because deep down, you're saying, "My purpose only matters if you approve." And no woman can respect that. She doesn't want a man who kneels. She wants a man she can look up to. Schopenhauer wrote, "Man was born for struggle. The moment he abandons that mission, he dies a quiet death." Your purpose is the sun. She is the moon. She reflects your light, but she cannot become it. When the sun chases the moon, both are lost in darkness. So love her deeply, protect her fiercely, but never worship her. Your mission is what made you the man she fell for. Don't sacrifice it, guard it. Secret Vi, she needs you safe, but desires you dangerous. This is her eternal paradox. One part of her craves peace, a man she can predict, manage, feel safe with. The other part, the ancient wild feminine, burns for the man she cannot tame. She says she wants sensitivity and cooperation. But when you give her too much, her fire dies. Her soul is torn between two gods, safety and excitement. That's why she tests you. Not to hurt you, but to feel your strength. Every emotional storm she brings is her unconscious asking, can I trust him when I'm vulnerable? And can he still conquer the world even when I challenge him? The nice guy fails the second. The tyrant fails the first. Only the sovereign man passes both, calm, grounded, unshakable. He is firm in his mission, gentle in his touch, unmovable in standards, compassionate in leadership. He doesn't dominate her. He contains her storm. That is polarity, danger balanced by trust. And when you master it, she follows you not out of submission, but instinct. Conclusion, the sovereign man. Now you've seen what most men never dare to face. That love is not magic, it's biology. That her mind seeks stability, not reason. That desire never sleeps. That sacrifice kills respect. That her heart burns between safety and chaos. This truth can break you or free you. The point is not to hate women. It's to stop lying to yourself. To stop expecting her to be something she's not. To see nature's machinery and still choose to love with your eyes open. Because when you understand the real rules, you stop begging, you stop chasing. You build something greater, a kingdom within yourself. Build your body, strength is nature's language. Build your mind, clarity is armor. Build your purpose, that is the sun that draws every orbit to you. And build your brotherhood. Because even kings need other kings to sharpen their swords. When you no longer need to be chosen to feel worthy, you become magnetic. When you stop clinging, she starts leaning. When you stop chasing, she starts following. Because a man who is free radiates something women cannot resist, and men cannot fake sovereignty. Be that man, not to control, not to dominate, but to lead. Because the world does not need more men begging for love. It needs men who have become love itself.